I'm Tiara. This is Ashanti.
And my name is Rondi.
We're the strange family.
It's so weird.
We're gonna talk about when we found out I was pregnant. It was a Sunday. I went to church, and my cousin had brought her newborn baby, and he was like going from arm to arm, all quietly and stuff. And then they decided, T, here, hold the baby. I was like, okay. So I picked him up and he started crying. I was like, that's weird. Everybody else was holding him and I decided to hold him and he started crying. So my mom said, well, T, do you know what that means? I said, no. She said, you might be pregnant. I was like, really? She said, yeah. I said, okay. So she said, when we go home, you're going to take a pregnancy test. And I was like, all right. So we got home, and I went to my neighbor's house, and she was like, do you have a pregnancy test? She was like, yeah. She was like, well, T needs to take one. She was like, okay. And my neighbor was like, well, I'm going to give you a pink cup, because if you're pregnant, it's going to be a girl. She said, so here's the pink cup. I said, okay. So I went to take my pregnancy test, and by the time the test come up saying if I'm pregnant or not, my mom busts through the door, and she's looking at the test like, oh my God, you're pregnant.
I'm patiently waiting at the other house.
Yeah, and I'm like, Mom, you just took my excitement. I didn't get a chance to say, Mom, I'm pregnant, or jump up or whatever. She just jumps up and start crying, and oh my God, my baby's pregnant, and got on the phone and started calling everybody.
No, I'll take that back. I wasn't at the other house. I was
in the yard.
I was just in the yard and whatnot.
Yeah.
And she came out yelling, screaming, she's pregnant, she's pregnant, she's pregnant. And her brother and his friend was at the house. They was on the porch and whatnot. And so I got excited and I just started, you know what I'm saying, going around and whatnot. And everybody just thought it was funny because, like, for one, I don't really get excited like that. So it's just, you know, for me to get excited, it was kind of strange to them. So it was like, I don't know. I couldn't even go to explain, but it was funny. It was hilarious how excited I got. Yeah. But everybody was hyped. Everybody was happy.
Everybody was excited. It was a different experience than I thought. Thought people was like, you know. But I was just glad we waited because I wasn't 15 or 14. I waited to a good age, and
you know, everybody was finished school and.
Yep, we was out of school, so I was glad of that. And now she's here.
Thank you guys so much.